So now it is my incredible privilege to introduce to you a Red Crosser who is remarkable. I can't even find words to tell you how remarkable. And that's Dr. Guen. So I told you that I had the privilege of spending half a day at Walter Reed yesterday. And I spent a good chunk of that time with Inga. And Clara Barton, who founded the Red Cross, we call her the angel of the battlefield, but this is another angel of the battlefield. She spends tons of her time at Walter Reed. She's the medical clinic chair for creative arts there. And we went from room to room, and you don't wind up in Walter Reed if you're whole. You're missing a body part, you've been traumatic brain injury. I mean, you're in Walter Reed because you're a wounded warrior. And we would walk in rooms, and Inga just generates warmth and comfort like I've never seen. I mean, I felt it. I walked out of there and felt comforted. I walked out of there feeling hope because she just walks in there and radiates hope. And some of these folks, you know, they're really wounded. And yet when she walks in there, there's sunshine in the room. And you see smile after smile because of the work that she does. And it is such a privilege to have her as part of the American Red Cross family. She's been recognized with numerous awards, the Pin of Honor from the Order of St. John, the Ellen Hardin Walworth Medal for Patriotism from the Daughters of the American Revolution, and our local chapter here recognized her as Volunteer of the Year at the American Red Cross. She's amazing, and we're just so proud that she has opted to be part of the American Red Cross family. So I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Guen.
I'm at loss of words. Thank you for this heartfelt introduction. I feel very privileged to be with all of you. You young people, you came here to Washington to do something this extraordinary, to help our wounded warriors with whom I have contact on a daily basis. I see them arrive. I see them being treated. I witness some going to heaven, but most of them go home to a very safe home, and you're part of that future of these young people. The Walter Reed National Military Medical Center is a very structured military hospital, but within its walls is an amazing dynamic. It is the service to the armed forces of the American Red Cross. And right now you're part of it. I am so proud and so privileged to be part of this unit. We bring a ray of sunshine into this setting on a daily basis. Our mission is to bring hope, not alone to the wounded warriors, but as well to the family members, to the children who are going through a very traumatic experience as well. A little boy just asked me the other day, when am I going to lose my legs? His dad is a double amputee. So I had to comfort him and tell him it's not going to happen to him. We, the Red Cross, have a high visibility in our hospital. We are over 600 volunteers. 190 of us are postgraduates. We have doctorates in different dimensions. When our wounded warriors arrive at the hospital, they many times come from Germany during the war, many times from different areas here where we have military installations. They come with nothing on their back. They just have their little nightgown on, nothing at all. And what does the Red Cross do? I have it here. We offer them this bag filled with the most incredible goodies. We have water in there, toiletries, we have t-shirts, we have everything they need. And you are going to do something very similar. Guess the pleasure you're going to give them when they're opening these bags with your cards in them, where you give them hope, where you say, thank you for your service. Thank you what you're doing for this country, and I hope that you're going to have the most wonderful future. Look what a power you have, what an influence you're going to have. I'm going to talk to them about you, and they will be so grateful to each and every one of you. I have the greatest admiration for all of you, and I want to thank you so much to be here. And then, not alone do we greet them when they arrive. On a daily basis, we take care of them. We have comfort cards with everything what they need on them. Toiletries, food, t-shirts, anything. And then what they love the most is a comfort card with the food. They're being fed at 8 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even earlier. By about 11 o'clock, they're so hungry. So we bring them donuts, we bring them beautiful strawberries, we bring all different kinds to eat. This is all only from donations. They are so grateful. They are so grateful to go from room to room to room to room. You have no ideas. And they clap already when we come. This is so nice. These services are so appreciated, so very much appreciated. This shows that we care, that we, the Red Cross, is part of the healing process of these young people. And you today are going to be part of the healing process of these young people once they open the bag and they see all of this. You're nodding them, yes, it's true. So, so very true, yeah. Every day I am there. I am surrounded by single, double, triple, and quadruple amputees. None of these heroes ever complain. They don't say, why did I go to the war? Why did I have to lose my legs? The other day, a little boy walked towards a very handsome young man. He was in shorts, and you could see he had this prosthetic leg on. The little boy said, where did you get this bionic leg from? Which is a very sweet little, very innocent little question. This very proud soldier looked at him. No one ever asked him this question. He thought for a minute, and then he said, I earned it. He didn't say, I lost my leg and I had to have this artificial leg. He said, I earned it. This means they carry their bones like a badge of honor. Never, ever, when you see one of these amputees, say, oh, what a shame that you lost your leg. Do not do that. They're very proud. Just tell them, I thank you for your service. There is no other population of patients with that level of courage, that level of dignity, and that level of resilience. It is just incredible. It takes years for them to recover, years. We have one building where we have right now 175 amputees. They are there for a long, long time. They need our help. They need your help. They have served us. Now it is up to us to serve them. And you being here, this is fantastic. I've witnessed something so wonderful in this room. So much devotion, so much love, and so much giving to our soldiers. And I want to thank you so very much. Do not forget the families. They're going through immense turmoil. The family life gets frayed and torn. Children suffer. For about 2 to 3 generations, you still feel the trauma of these wounded warriors. To tell you the truth, most of them are only a few years older than you are. I've had patients who are only 19 years old. without legs, part of the brain missing. Most injuries occur from an IED. Do you know what an IED is? What is it? Improvised, exactly, it is, yes. Improvised explosive devices. They can be as small as a little Coca-Cola can. The enemy, he just puts them underneath the ground and detonates them with a click on his little cell phone. When he sees a tank driving over it or an individual going over it, a click with a cell phone. And what happens to our soldiers and the tanks? They blow up like 12 feet into the air. The velocity of that blast is so strong, it rips out body parts, and as well, it damages brain so very much. Traumatic brain injury occurs all the time when we have this blast. And I want to share something with you, which I've never done before, because you're very special to me. But when I heard that these young students are coming, I went to one department, to the neurology department, and I got something new to look at. And please, don't get very upset. But yesterday, I visited with Miss McGovern, a wonderful young man. He went on one of these IEDs, 12 feet into the air, came down, and he hit with his head so very, very much the ground. This is the mold of his skull. His left hemisphere is totally gone. We saw him yesterday in his room. He was fed. Someone fed him food because the brain doesn't give any more messages to his hand to be able to pick up a fork, to be able to pick up a spoon or a knife. He would not be able to know that this fork or this spoon has to be guided into the mouth. He would not know that. But he was there, and we visited him. We visited him. Now, what we have to do is this. We took this mold so that we can, right now, it is all indented. Right now, we have this incredible mold, so we are going to cut titanium. We put, this is nothing in here, the brain is gone. We put the titanium over here, the hair will go over, no one will ever see that he was damaged, that he was injured. So, as you can see, he has an invisible wound to you. I thought I had to share this with you because I have the highest respect and the highest regard for what you're doing. You are in a very powerful position. You can help them make a better life by getting involved with the Red Cross, what you're doing right now. And I want to thank you for this so very much. This is unbelievable. There's not just a death of a person, there's a death of a dream. Many of the dreams are shattered. I'm sure all of you have dreams going to college, becoming a physician, becoming a teacher, becoming a policeman or anything. Their dreams are totally gone. You have to support them. In your little note, write, I hope your dreams will all come true. Attach a plan to your dream and it will be realized. So just do that. I love being with our heroes. They are victors, not victims. I went to a meeting the other day, one of our creative art meetings. There was a wonderful young man sitting next to me. And I looked at him and I said, oh my God, that is cool what you have there. He had in his artificial eye the Purple Heart embedded. It looked really cool. He took it out, put it in my hand. Aha, now I have an eye in my hand. Okay, I look at it, I give it back to him. It was a matter-of-fact moment. Put it back in the head, okay, fine. He didn't say, I lost my eye, oh my God, and so, no, he put it back in his head. I mean, it was a very incredible moment for me. Then, on our rounds again, another day, there was a young man, he was very much in pain. And I said, how can we help you? He said, well, tomorrow my leg is being amputated. Last year, I got shot in this leg, and it never healed. I can't even walk. It is so painful all the time. So they're going to amputate it tomorrow. 2 days later, I saw him in a wheelchair. Okay. He said, I did it. Now, I was at loss of words. I cannot say, congratulations, you lost your leg. I cannot say I'm very happy about it, because I definitely was not happy about it. I just embraced him. I hugged him. And I said, I'm very, very, very proud of you. He is so powerful within himself. We learn so very much from them. They don't complain. Our problems, which we have, are nothing compared to their problems. One becomes a different person when you have been in contact with these wonderful, wonderful people. And I am so proud and so blessed to be part of the Red Cross, to give them love, to give them comfort, and to give them the help of our Red Cross, which we do on a daily basis. They deserve our help. It is up to you to be part of the returning heroes and their families. The war started when they returned to their country, to this country, not against a foreign enemy, but against the challenges they have to meet, physically, emotionally, and financially. And it is up to you to help them. You can make a difference. These servicemen get integrated into the civilian world. Please reach out. Be part of their life. And like I already said, I'm so proud that you're here today. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I thank very, very much the Red Cross that they let me be part of their units. Thank you.